What's up, YouTube? Man, let me tell y'all something. This T app has massively backfired on every single one of these ladies that thought they really just ate with being able to post random men on this app, say whatever the hell they want to say about them, true or not. Keep in mind, true or not, and they'll just be able to get away with it. But no. Someone online discovered that there is a way to do a quick data breach of this website because the developers did a terrible job of encrypting the information of these ladies that have said the most egregious thing about the men on this app. And well, according to this article by CNET, T app breach exposes 72,000 selfies. It might be even more than that. Who knows? But there's approximately 72,000 selfies, ID photos, and other user images. Oh yeah, it gets real ugly. And before I get into this article, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow this channel. T, a woman's safety dating app that surged to the top of the free iOS App Store listings this week has been the subject of a major security breach. The company confirmed Friday that it has identified and authorized access to one of our systems that exposed thousands of user images. According to T's preliminary findings, the breach allowed access to approximately 72,000 images broken down into two groups. 13,000 images of selfies and photo identification that people had submitted during the verification, and 59,000 images that were publicly viewable in app from post comments and direct messages. Oh man, I can't believe I'm so happy to be alive to witness the rise and fall of this app in real time. Boy, they're going to be laughing their asses off when future generations read about this right here in the history books. I tell you right now, those images had been a legacy data system that contained information for more than 2 years ago. The company said in a statement, at this time, there's no evidence to suggest that current or additional user data was affected. Yeah, okay. Earlier Friday, posts on Reddit and 404 Media reported that the T app users' faces and IDs have been posted on anonymous online messages board 4chan. 4chan is a I haven't heard anything about or what's going on 4chan in so long. I can't I may have went over there maybe like a handful of times. I can count on one hand how many times I've been over there because I haven't really thought about it. But that's a pretty good place to put these things for people to see. I'm not won't even hold you. T requires users to verify their identities with selfies or IDs, which is why driver's licenses and pictures of people's faces are leaked in the data. The premise of T is to provide women with a space to report negative interactions they've had when encountering men in the dating pool, purportedly to keep other women safe. See, it something that was meant for good, and these ladies turned it around into an entire gossip app, and it backfired drastically. And I absolutely love it. The app hit number one spot on Apple's US App Store this week, drawing international attention and from sparking debate whether the app violates men's privacy. I mean, you could really thank TikTok for blowing this app up to crazy because once a few women started talking about it, and word travels rather quickly online anyway, so it doesn't surprise me because I think this app has been around since 2023 and it just gained traction this year in 2025. If the reports of a breach turn out to be true, it would also play into the wider ongoing debate whether online identity invade age verification poses an inherent security risk to internet users. That's a good point there. In the privacy section of the website, the T says T dating advice takes reasonable security measures to protect your personal information to prevent loss, misuse, unauthorized access, disclosure, alteration, and destruction. Please be aware, however, that despite our efforts, no security measures are impenetrable. T said it had launched a full investigation to assess the scope and impact of the breach. Mm, mm, mm. That is absolutely crazy. So every single one of these ladies that wanted to use this to just really stick it to men, Yeah, yeah, stick it to these men out here because they're the problem, every last one of them. When all this is just one big Pookie Mart, Pookie and Ray Ray Mart. No, 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 I'm just going to go with Pookie Mart because these ladies are just, instead of actually using this to avoid the men that they probably should steer clear, just completely avoid the bad men. They're actually curious about these bad men, from what I've heard from some of the guys that have able to hack this. Well, I won't say hack, to manipulate the system and get in by posing as a woman. More women on this app are using it to, get in, try to get in bed with these toxic men. Because a lot of these guys that they're posting on there, from what I've seen, they're not, your everyday productive men that have something going for themselves. Nope. These are dudes you would probably find in the streets somewhere, posing with like big wads of cash like this thick, and they hold it to their head like this, like they're talking on the phone, or like hold it open where it looks like a fan, and they pose for the camera. It's that type shit. It's that type shit, and it's all over the United States. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that map. I want to show y'all the map of where of all the pinpoints of every single account across the United States. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here's an image of the T app's map of where every single account is here in the United States and some areas in the Caribbean down here, from all the way to Florida to a few of these islands. Looks like I don't know what that is. I forget. No, this is the DR and Haiti over here, but I think this may be the Virgin Islands over here. Got them all the way up here. Look at that. That's almost, it touches every single piece of land in the United States, Alaska, all the way up here too. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. So every single person, that every single like pinpoint you see right here is every single account on the T app right now, and almost all these individuals and information is on the internet for people like myself and anyone else to see, for that matter. It is absolutely insane that all it took was one person that knew how to do a quick data breach, realized that this app did a horrible job, I might add, a very horrible job at protecting their information, and all they had to do was enter a URL, download everything, and boom, that's all they had to do, and everything's leaked, and now it's all public information. That's all it took. That's all it took. I mean, I think a lot of women, I think a lot of bitter, chopped, and just outright who just outright mad at the world thought this app was a gift from God. They thought it was a gift from God at the very beginning, and then the men found out about it. Something, and there was a male version of this app that, I mean, it didn't last. Of course, they got shut down rather quickly for obvious reasons, and things have really turned around rather quickly for this app. It took one guy that knew how to take a look at how this app was put together and realized there was a major flaw, and exposed everybody on there that tried to just make men's lives so miserable. Just try to make men's lives just so miserable, and fail. And with this whole online gender war thing, in my personal opinion, this probably has to be the biggest L for a lot of these ladies that hate men so much. A big fat L. Oh, let me mention this too. This also shows that the type of men that these women are dealing with, they're all the same guys. It proves a lot. I mean, a lot. I know a lot of the red pill guys get a lot of pushback for the things they say about women. But let's be real, they're not always wrong. They're not always wrong. Because one thing this app here proves without a shadow of a doubt that like the 80-20 rule, a lot of the majority of women are dealing with a lot of the same guys and are curious about those same guys. The guys they don't want are not the problem here. It's the guys they do want and they are attracted to that have always been the problem. And this just flat out exposed it for anybody who is or is not quote unquote red pill to see in real time. Oh man, and even women on TikTok, from what I've seen videos of, have just absolutely crushed these women for trying to be way too messy. The ones who want nothing to do with this whatsoever, they're just crushing these women right now for being absolutely messy. It is absolutely amazing how things turn around rather quickly. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it, but other than that, I do appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it this far, I thank you for one. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Also, hit the Linktree link in my description on your way out to make sure you follow me on other social media platforms, as well as you can support me directly via Cash App or PayPal if you choose to do so. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And you will get a shout out in my next video, and that is a promise. All right. Appreciate y'all for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a good day.